Okay, wow. It's been a long time since my last airport update. I have gotten a lot of new stuff on my airport. Again, this is my 49 gate main airport. I think my last video had my regional one with a couple of just aircraft parking spots next to my regional terminal. But this is the big boy. Got lots of narrow bodies, lots of RJs, and you'll see one 767 there in the background. That's my only kind of medium wide body aircraft I have out there today. Man, I've got a lot of new models. I'll talk about which ones as I see them. And I've got a lot of new GSC and Jetways. And I'll try to hit on some of the new stuff as I go through it. So it's been a while. We'll start off with gates 1 through 5. This is my first little concourse. Gates 1 and 2 are housing 2 of my custom Frontier A320s. I've got Orville the Red Cardinal in the background and Betty the Bluebird in the foreground. Those both are Gemini 200 A320s that I did the tail swaps to. You probably saw them in some of my other videos. Here's one of my newer models. It's my Spirit A320 Neo. This thing has my custom baggage carts as well parked next to it. And that is at gate number 3. 4 is empty. Gate number 5, I think this was on one of my other videos as well, my Volaris A321. Just arriving right now. It's gotten, taxi director is pulling it in, and it's got its stuff ready to go once the aircraft stops for getting the luggage off. All right, here's gate 6 through 13. This has got my Alaska, Southwest, and WestJet gates. My 2 Alaska aircraft today, the new livery aircraft. The one in the background is a 739, and the one in the foreground is a 738. Both with scimitars, and they both have their custom billboards on the Jetways. Those are kind of the beta version billboards that I put on myself. My new Jetways, which I'll show you here in a second, have the billboard actually attached to the Jetway, and you can swap out the airline logo as you want to. But these ones are they're stuck on with adhesive paper, so if I take these ones off, they're probably not going to be reusable again. All right, gate 8 is empty. Getting into my 2 Southwest gates. I actually have 3 gates out there, but only 2 aircraft. This is one of my brand new ones as well. Just came out this month. It's my 737 MAX 8 in the new livery. It's getting fueled up, and the pilot is doing his little pre-flight walk around. That was I think Gemini did a really nice job on their MAX models. There's a couple out there. There's this one, and there's one other one. All right, parked next to my MAX is the new livery 737-700 with the standard winglets at gate number 10. 11 is my other Southwest gate that's currently empty. Getting into gate number 12. Okay, this is my first new Jetway that I just received. Now, this has the billboard, like I said, that's kind of attached permanently to the Jetway, and you can kind of slide the logo in and out as you want to, as you change the airlines that use your Jetways. So this is my WestJet gate. Again, it's kind of my prototype paper in there. What I should be using is cardstock as I make my logos. It's thicker, it won't slide out, it won't slide around as much, but that's just a piece of paper, so it's not the highest of quality, but I'm really happy with the way these came out. Again, this is my second MAX, my WestJet MAX 8. Again, really happy with the way Gemini did their MAX 8 molds. My another quasi Alaska gates housing my Virgin America A321 Neo. Again, this is one of my fairly new models as well, and this aircraft is just in the process of getting pushed back. I've got a little tow tug attached to the wheel that's about to get pushed back, and the taxi directors are out there as well. All right. Getting into gates 14 through 21. This is kind of my United terminal today. I've got a couple empty gates and then 4 United aircraft, 2 of my new CRJ 700s. I was really happy that Gemini finally made this United new livery CRJ. Been waiting a long time for that to come out. Again, still my standard Jetways. All these ones are the flat ones, and they're all new from my last order. This is one of my older ones with the articulated Jetway that's specific for that gate. All right, next to the 2 CRJs is one of my ERJ 170s. And then finally, this is my custom, used to be the Continental 737-700, which I did the title swap to make it the United one. Okay, got a couple more empty gates. Those are my only remaining Mozart ones on this side, jetways. And then finally, my only medium to wide body is my Hawaiian 767-300. I think this is the first time this one's made any appearances in my videos. All right, getting over to the second side. Not much space around this. This is a large airport. Takes a little bit to maneuvering to get around it. All right, this is gates 22 through 32. All right, now I have an arriving Allegiant MD-88 coming into gate number 22. 24 is empty. 26 is an American 757-200 in the process of getting fueled and loaded up. Next to that, a couple more American gates. I've got a couple of American Eagle. One's an ERJ-145 in the foreground, and then in the background you have a CRJ-700. My next one over here is an American A320 in the new livery. And then one of my newer models, I've had this one for a little while, but it's the old Astrojet American 737-800, part to gate number 27. All right, gate number 25. This is again one of my hard to find. I just got this a little while ago. It's my Delta 737-700. These are pretty tough to find. Believe it or not, I actually found a second one shortly after this, so I have two. It goes from when it rains it pours with these rare models, so I'm really happy with that one that I finally got those. And next to that is my 737-800. I did some work to this, some customization. You can see the radar domes, not radar domes, excuse me, the satellite domes on top. I've got the larger one out front and the smaller one out back. Again, that's how Delta does their 737-800s. And those came out really nice as well. All right, working over to my kind of RJ gate. And nothing new on the Delta RJs. I have ERJ 170s and a 145. These are, again, some of my newer jetways with the billboards on them. These have my Delta logos in them. And just like I mentioned with the WestJet ones, these are just paper as it stands right now. Once I get some cardstock and some better print logos, those will look much sharper than what they're looking right now. But even so, I'm really happy with the logos on the jetways. Another one of my newer models, my JetBlue E190, the blueprint. And then next to that, the Standard Gemini barcode livery on the tail. All right, now this is quite a unique one. This is the only 1/200 CRJ-200 mold that I have seen. It's from a company called HJYL Wings. I think I did a model review on there as well. Again, this is the first time this thing's made an appearance on this airport. Gate number 34 is my only Air Canada gate. And then wrap it up with my commuters. I've got a kind of a quasi hub with my SkyWest Brazilias. I got 4 of them out there. This one over here at gate number 45 is in the process of loading up. This one over here, gate number 43, has just arrived and has just finished deplaning. And then this one's kind of parked over here with the ground power unit attached to it. You can see one other change I've made to my commuter ramps is we have the awnings attached to the top now. They didn't have that before. That was a quick swap out. The guy who made all my 3D print stuff, he pretty much just reprinted the railings. I popped the old ones off, put the new one on that has the awning on it, and it turns the regular RJ ramps into the new kind of custom ones. You can see it a little better right there. All right. Got another Brasilia parked over here, just kind of hanging out. And my last model I have out there, I can't remember, I think this one was out on my Newark kind of update. It's my Porter Dash 8 Q400. I got the 2 jetways attached to both boarding doors. I got my gate check carts up front as well. And this guy is also loading up cargo with the pilot pre-flighting the starboard wing. So a lot going on around that model. I've also kind of intermixed around the airport the random stuff, just kind of sitting around, waiting for more aircraft to come in. I got some of my open face carts with my luggage in there. Again, gate check card over there, my RJ ramps. And yeah, a lot going on at my airport. These jetways right here, last thing I'll bring up, you can tell these are my kind of gray ones on this side. The jetways with the ribs on them over here are shorter than the rest of them. And I specifically asked for these ones for this concourse. So this is my kind of RJ concourse, and it's really tight for space. So I actually made these jetways on the right, you can tell they're kind of stubby, and they fit really nice just specifically for this concourse. All right, and that is my entire update. I hope you liked it. A lot of awesome aircraft out there. I still have more new models. Hopefully my next update doesn't take as long as this one did, and we'll get some newer switched out models up there for my next one.